6-7.
Last time I checked, they were tied. Is the game still tied?
No, they're up.
The Mets are winning? Oh my goodness! Whoa! I hope they lose to keep up Daniel's demise because it's great for the shorts.
Oh
It's
no, don't
great.
say
It's great for
that.
content
Shouldn't be
interaction.
seen.
Let me tell you, it's great. Welcome everyone to the first casual stream in like a month. Jess told me that as soon as she fucking saw me. We're back. We're
Yeah.
here. No fucking plan, but who gives a fuck? All right. You're lucky you're even getting one of these. Let me tell
Well,
you,
we've been
chat.
out of rhythm, so we haven't been able to like plug in to, you know.
Yeah, and let me tell you, chat. I get home, I shower, I eat, I sit on my bed. It's wraps. I don't know what you want from me, son. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, your bed is nice after you work hard all day, being a big, strong boss man, and then you come home to your bed. Oh, it's nice. Let me just say, it's nice.
You ever fall asleep on the train?
Not recently. Not recently, no.
I've been doing it a lot lately. Going to work and coming back, and I don't know why. I just get so fucking tired.
Wait, because don't go to work when it's like not like a crazy hour. Like you go to work like during like
Yeah.
maybe like
Like in the evening, the
evening.
afternoon.
That's
And
that's
the
crazy.
afternoons I go through like get the sleeps. I get nap crazy between the hours of like 2 and 4, and you can just easily catch me in a nap. I fall asleep at work. I don't care. I just close my eyes. I don't know if it's just age, if it comes with age, or I am not fueling myself enough.
Yeah, because like I have
But no,
coworkers who they touch a chair, it's wraps. Like it's clip. Like it doesn't matter where they are either. They'll like sit there, be chilling, and then slowly their head starts to go down and down and down.
but I don't think that's normal or healthy that you are constantly like tired. It's
Mm.
usually like a low iron thing, not fueling yourself right, not drinking enough water, getting enough vitamins and minerals to keep up your energy, healthy carbs, you know.
When I feel it the most is after I work out and I take a shower. When I take because my showers are nice and steamy hot, so my body feels so relaxed, and then I lay there. Why am I getting back up? You know what I mean? Like that's what my body's telling me. You don't gotta get back up.
Because you have the day, you have things to do.
You know, things to do. You know, Chat. Listen, when the bed calls, let me tell you. Let me tell you, I want to get like a queen or a king just so I could really experience a bed. You know what I mean? Like some beds, like like a full is cool, but a king,
Yeah. Yeah.
chat. I need
I
to
used
get
to
one of
work for
those.
Sleepy's. Do you remember Sleepy's?
Is that like a mattress company?
Now it's called Mattress Firm, if Mattress Firm is still around.
Oh, I think I remember that then. Yeah, I think I
Yeah.
do.
So they used to be Sleepy's, and I was only there for a season. Um I tried out all the beds, of course. I used to have this machine where the customer comes in and you would lay them down and the machine would like do the measurements and tell you what type of bed you should be using.
Oh.
And it was the most crock of shit, crock of bullshit. It was like, how is this even? No, because people would try out these beds. Like it would say, well, you need a soft bed. And then they try the soft bed and be like, no, I need something firm, hard as a rock.
Hmm.
And then there were people who were like, I need a firm mattress, or I want a soft mattress. And it's like, the machine is telling you opposite.
You know what it played into? The human psyche. We don't really know what we want, yo.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It fucked with people's brains because people were like so amazed by it and so like or cynical. They would go back to the machine like 3 times to figure out what's the right bed for them.
It's crazy how they
I'm like, it's
just
a
they tried to
fucking bed.
listen,
Just fucking lay down.
right? They listen to the machine but not their body, bro. How do you feel after
And I'm
sitting on this for 10 minutes? You feel good? You want to do that for 8 hours at night? Yay or nay? Like fucking pick one, bro.
and they had a good they had a policy where it's like you can try it for like after 90 days if you're not if you can't if it's your sleep hasn't like regulated then you can like return it and get another mattress or just like get money back whatever.
Yo, I've never had a
Um
mattress that I didn't like.
well,
Mattresses
you've
are
been lucky,
soft.
but you know a lot of people need certain mattresses because of like body issues. Like heavier people usually need like firmer mattresses.
Hmm.
People have back injuries, you know. Pregnant women sleep crazy. Nothing's comfortable to them. So it really just depends on the person.
Daniel said he needs
I
a
hate
soft bed and a
hard
soft pillow
mattresses.
in chat. He needs a soft bed and a soft pillow.
I want something in between. Something in between is pretty good.
I like laying on a
I hate
rock.
to so you know who has so my mom's house, right? When I go to my mom's house. I love going there. But to be honest, like the beds, if they're brand new, I can't stand them. Like I can't lay in them for long. Like when I wake up, like usually like when I'm home, when I wake up, like I can lay in bed for like an extra 10 minutes and just like relax. Those mattresses, I have to get up. They're like too soft. It's too like there's like no support. And she's like, "I just bought these. These are brand new mattresses." And I'm like, "Well, they're fucking they're terrible."
Yo,
But
Daniel,
now I think because I go there
we
enough
gotta
that I'm
test it out.
finally used to it. I'm
We got
finally used to it.
we just gotta test it out, Daniel. I think
Yeah,
we just need to take a nap.
when you guys visit, you guys can see if you like that bed because I can't. I finally got used to it, but it was a rough go at
Let me
first.
tell you, it's a mattress. Does it? Even if it identifies as a mattress, I think I'll be okay. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't. Like it doesn't matter. You know
You
what I
know what I
mean?
want to do? You know what I want to try? I want to try a Japanese mattress. Have you heard of these things?
Uh,
A Japanese mattress where it's just like a mattress that you just put on the floor, basically. I want that because the floor is actually the best. They say it's the best spot for you because it aligns your back and your spine. But I can't do hard surfaces like that. But I want to
Japanese
get a
floor
Japanese
mattress.
mattress.
A traditional firm and foldable sleeping pad. Okay, 3 to 4 inches thick. Okay, so it's quite tiny. It look to be honest, yeah. It looks like a deflated air mattress.
Mhm.
You know, and also air
I want to try
mattresses.
it.
How do we feel about that? You know what? For like a night,
I've been on great air
I like an
mattresses.
air mattress. I ain't gonna lie, I like it for a night. You know what I'm saying?
I've been on great air mattresses, and then there's air mattresses that suck. Like by the time you wake up, you're basically on the floor. Like so, it really depends. They're hit or misses. A good air mattress, you could be fine, but those things are only temporary.
Mhm.
You're not supposed to be using those things long term. So for like a night or two, maybe if you're camping or if you have guests, they're perfect.
Yeah.
But for a long solution, that's not the best.
Daniel wants to try a Japanese mattress as well.
Yeah, so do I. I want to try Japanese mattress.
You know what that means, Chad? I think we gotta go to Japan. Get
I
real,
don't think we have to go to
get real
Japan to
official.
try the Japanese
Get real
mattress.
official. We gotta get real traditional here. Fucking
I
sleep on
think you can
bamboo or
find
some
them.
shit. You know what I mean? Like let's sleep, let's sleep on the shield of our enemies or something. You know what I mean? You know,
No.
it's on some samurai shit, bro. Guys, I have news.
Some
The
Red
Mets won a
Dawn
fucking
shit.
game. Yay!
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what's funny, Daniel? Before you came into the chat, I was like, for content purposes, Mets gotta lose.
He was wishing you the worst.
For content purposes, I'm like, for the shorts, it's fantastic. Yeah. Like seeing you happy about Mets baseball is not the best for content. I'm gonna keep it a stack. What's best for content is trashing the Mets and me trashing the Yankees. So honestly, yeah, when our teams are shit, Great content. Yeah, because there's just crash outs every single week. It's great.
Oh, that time is coming soon.
Honestly based, I can't lie. Yep. Yeah. Speaking of our teams, say chat drafts tomorrow, chat. I'm
Everyone's excited.
excited.
Can I tell? So Monday morning, right? I wake up and I put on ESPN
Mhm.
on Get Up. They have a fucking clock down for like 80 hours, a countdown.
For the draft.
80 hours until the draft. And I'm like, well, 80 hours? Why is this a countdown like this? What the like? Why are you make?
Build excitement.
I was like, this is stupid. No, no, that's not excitement. That's not 24 hours is excitement. At least 48 hours if you want. 80 hours don't like that is just
Yeah. Yeah, like what is it gonna do
too
for
much.
me?
It's overkill.
You know what I mean?
You could have put another graphic up there. You could have put someone's stats up there. You could have done anything. With an 80-hour countdown, like stop. Every year they try to make this thing. It's already humongous. It's basically like the Super Bowl of the off season, obviously.
Mhm.
But, like you don't need a fucking 80-hour countdown. Like what the hell? I just thought that was so like
Unnecessary.
cringe and like cornballish. Yeah, like 80 hours. That's not urgent. You want this to feel urgent. You want the viewer to be like it's come 80 hours does not mean like it's right around the corner. That I don't think anyone thinks that way.
Mhm. When I think of 80 hours, what do I think of? Like how long is 80 hours? 24, 48.
Well, 72
It's
hours is
about
3
like three,
days.
three,
So
three
80
ish
hours is
days.
basic. Yeah. They were best doing they should have done a 48-hour countdown or 24 hours. 24 hours until like that is excitement. That is like Christmas Eve.
Mhm.
The day before the draft should feel like Christmas Eve. 80 hours, that's not.
Yeah. You're doing
No.
too much, bro. Yeah, it's like the people who put out their Christmas shit immediately after like October 1st. And then it's like you still got like you basically got 3 months, little bro. Like what are you fucking getting? Yo, you put the
People,
fucking you
they
know how
got
they put
ants
the
in
little
their
blocks
pants.
with the numbers and shit? You got 120 days, bro.
Yeah.
What you really counting down from 120, bro? What's up with you, son?
Sometimes that's all they have to look forward to. When people do things like that, when they do like 70 days until something that's very common that comes around, it's like, okay, you need other things to look forward to. I get it, it's Christmas. But it's like, how
Yo,
about we enjoy what
relax,
we
bro.
have
Yo,
here?
yo. You know why? You know why we say this? And I think it's because we are New Yorkers. And when we see anybody being too happy about something, we're like, yo, chill out with that shit, bro. Like, yo, chill out, bro. Like what is it, bro? 80 hours to the draft. Yo, fucking shut up, bro. I just wait a little bit, bro. Damn, son. Fucking mad for what you excited for, bro.
That is funny,
That's so
and
true.
it's true, and that's what I sound like, but it's true. It's like what? What?
Son,
I don't like people who are too happy. I really don't.
Said because when you in New York, right? You see like tourists, right? They're so happy to be here. They're like, "Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful, right? I'm in New York," and then we all look at them like, "You fucking bitch! Like, get the fuck out of my way, bro!" Like we're so negative all the time.
I'm like, it's the train station. Just get on. Like you don't have to like ooh and ah over a dirty ass train station. Just get the fuck on.
Yo, we're never happy, son. Yeah, we're never happy. In my way, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. In my way. My mom gets very
It is
upset when
true.
people decorate before Christmas. We need to decorate for Halloween and Thanksgiving. You see, your mom does it right. Your mom's doing it right. There you go.
Yeah, but the thing is, Halloween and Thanksgiving. Halloween you can all out decorate, but Thanksgiving it's like an autumn. It's like it's not much you can do with that type of theme. Like
Hmm.
what are you gonna have like look at all the decorations you can have for Halloween and Christmas. Like all the little themes, you have candy canes and wreaths and trees and lights and presents and like pies and then like Halloween you have all the different types of scary stuff and then you have the pumpkins and you have the it's You have things that you can go off of. For Thanksgiving, it's just food.
Have a piece of
So it's like they
cornbread on the
and
windowsill.
those colors. Look, a lot of it also has to do with like marketing.
Hmm.
Thanksgiving colors. If you're gonna sell Thanksgiving, you're best selling Halloween because you can make things out of it. It's like aesthetics.
Daniel says, "You haven't
Brown
been
and
at my
neutrals, like
house
that's
during
it.
Thanksgiving." You're right. We haven't.
No,
We
yeah,
probably, yeah.
but how many people are like that compared to how many people who go all out for Halloween and all of the
My mom
holidays
has
and like
bins of
Christmas? That
decorations for
doesn't.
Thanksgiving. Oh, bins with an S,
Yeah,
my brother.
but a lot of people who do decorations, they don't have much for Thanksgiving. It's like they do like a fall autumn thing through Halloween, and then as soon as they can, then they put up the Christmas
I
because Christmas has all the
I would
lights. It's
agree.
more fun.
I would agree. Yes.
Christmas has more lights. It's more fun. It's jolly. Like there's a whole like culture conscious behind it to get amped up for Christmas. It's like Thanksgiving. We all know we're all there for the one thing. It's the food.
Just fucking
So it's
put
like
put a bowl of mac and cheese on the windowsill. Put some collard greens, some chicken. Put the big turkey leg on the fucking hang it from the fucking chandelier. You know what I mean? Just if they did that, I think that'd be great. Let me tell you.
I mean, you can celebrate, you can deck out
I'll send you
for
my garage
Thanksgiving.
of Christmas, Thanksgiving, and Halloween bins. Oh, I need to see that. Put it in the chat, Daniel. When you get the chance, put that shit in the chat. I need to
Daniel,
see
you
it.
need to make a TikTok video of content like, come, let's go through my mom's bins of Thanksgiving. Yo, people will watch that bullshit. Oh my God, can we talk about people watching things? So today, I'm scrolling through, I think it was yesterday. It was yesterday.
Uh-huh.
I'm on TikTok,
Mhm.
and there's this lady, a
Mm.
few years older than me. She's on TikTok, and she's like, "This is my book bag from Columbine. The day that because it was Columbine's anniversary. Now Columbine happened, I think, in like '98 or like '99. Um, and she was going through. I swear to God, she was. This is my bag. Let's open it up and see what was in there. And she continues to go through her book bag that she wore on the day of this fucking terrible, the very like the official like first school shooting like to ever like it was fucked up. And I didn't know about him. I was like in sixth grade when it happened, so I wasn't like that conscious of it. But she's going through this bag, all like the artifacts from what she had that day, and it's supposed to be like nostalgic, but the tone of her voice. And look, it was I'm sorry that she went through that shit. Like I can't even imagine how she was able to like how any of them were able to like some like a lot of people died that day. So you could have saw your friend get shot. Terrible. And you're at a point in your life where you can like openly talk about it. That's great. But the tone in her, I'm like, why is this like giving consumer vibes? Like she's going through this like she just fucking did a haul at Timu. Like let's go through my haul. Like let's go through, and I'm like, I actually commented, "What in the actual fucks?" Because this, I'm like, am I the? I'm going through the comments. I'm trying to be like, am I the only one that sees this, that thinks this is a little weird? How like the
No,
tone
you're
of it,
not. You're not.
and well, I couldn't really find much people who were like, everyone was giving their condolences and like encouragement. But I'm like, yeah, all that's good, but like, I can't be the only one that thinks this is almost like I can't believe first of all that this was even content like this. Like,
Like
bro, what?
imagine.
And you kept that book bag like that?
Like imagine, right? For all the New Yorkers out there. Okay, so here was my outfit of the day for 9/11, right? So
Yes,
it's
yes,
like, whoa,
yes.
whoa, time the fuck out. Why are we
This is
doing
the
this?
bag I wore,
Whoa.
and this was the newspaper I read, and it's just like, wait, this is not. Is this something
And
that's
this is
supposed
the
to be
cereal
like
I ate before I went to work.
a prop?
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's just. I feel like it's just you don't want to tell people how they should grieve and how they should display or talk about things they've been through, but it's at the same time, it's just like this is not. I feel like the spirit behind this is not like in memorial or in honor. And it's not like she was talking about the day. She was just straight up going through the items in the bag, like a throwback to like the '90s and what your teenager would have in their bag in the '90s. It was just, oh, it's like
I,
that's how far we've
you
gotten
know
in
what
our
it is?
society. Where it's like we're talking about we're like making tragic consumable like
Yeah.
this. It's just weird.
She clout
Oh,
farmed
it gave me
off
the
of
ick.
she clout farmed off of Columbine.
Yes,
She clout farmed. Like that's
that's
crazy.
what it sound. That's exact. Yes, clout
She
farming
didn't have to
because
put
that
Columbine.
was,
She could just put this was my bag from the '90s, and this is what I had in it.
it just it just felt like her tone. It wasn't like, and I don't know if I was expecting her to be like devastated while she's talking about it, or just like a more melancholic, like But I did not expect it to sound like she was just like going through her Walmart shopping, like Well, and I got this, and this,
Oh,
and that,
look at
and
that!
I'm just like, what the fuck?
Like
At first,
what?
I was like, is she even real? Is she even like, is this real? And I was like, no, take her word for it. She was probably there. Like, I'm sure. You know,
Yo,
it's
yo, Jess,
weird.
you're
It
so New
was. I
York,
can't
yo.
believe it.
You so New York, bro. Imagine we saw somebody filming that type of video out on the streets, huh? You'll literally be like, "Fuck is wrong with you, bro? Yo, what's up? What's up? What's going on here, son? What's happening?"
I don't know.
That's crazy. You know what's funny? Yeah, I would always hear about Columbine, but I never really like knew it really because I wasn't born then. And so I would always
Yeah,
hear it.
no,
I would always hear it in like
little
rap
baby.
songs or like
Oh,
like
shit.
the
Damn,
name
that's terrible. That's how you.
like the name would fucking come up in like a show, and I'm like, I mean, I don't I Columbine. I heard it
When
was
it
like bad.
happened, but yeah, no real education or history behind it, which is fucking crazy. But that's just what whatever. But when it happened, I didn't even know it happened. I just remember one day the guidance counselor came into our classroom and was just like, "We're here to talk. If anybody wants to talk about what happened yesterday at Columbine, at this high school in Colorado." And I remember looking at my guidance counselor. Her name was Miss Meany, even though she was super nice, but her name was Miss Meany. I'm like, "What the fuck is she talking? What is she talking about?" And it wasn't until like over time, over the next few days and the next few weeks, that I kind of put together, oh, there was a school shooting. Like someone went and shot up a fucking school, which was completely unheard of at that time. Like on that scale, in a setting like that, in like an all suburban white town, this shit's gonna go off. So I didn't really. We were tapped out. And that was before we all had cell phones and iPads. So unless you went home and watched the news with your parents or you picked up the newspaper, you're not really tuned into that. Like it's not in front of your face. Like I said, unless people are like bringing it to your attention. But the year after that, or 2 years after that, we had moved to Pennsylvania, and which was a very similar setting to Columbine, very suburban. One high school that serves a huge district because of like the small population size, very like small community. And they had started doing these like checks where they would bring in the local law enforcement, the sheriffs and the dogs, and they would sniff out like weapons or drugs. I was I could not believe this was happening.
Did
Like they
they
turned
find
out like
anything?
oh yeah.
Oh.
I don't know if they found weapons, but I remember that they found drugs. So first of all, start off like a regular fire, like almost like a fire drill. It's like the principal says a code over the speaker. The teacher was like, "Okay, everyone get in the back of the classroom." And I'm like, "What are we?" And like I said, my first year in Pennsylvania, so I don't know what this is. I'm from Bayonne, New Jersey, so it's like city life. Don't know what this shit's going on. I'm like, "What is happening?"
Mhm.
And my classmates like, "Oh, they're just checking for things." I'm like, "Checking for what?" And she locked the door. She turned out the lights, and these were the doors where they have the glass, so you can see outside the door and they can see in. I just see these fucking German shepherds like going through the hallway. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Like, what is going on? Like, and they were like, yeah, they started this after Columbine
Mhm.
because kids started to send threats to the school. So they made it a point that yearly now, and that was like only 2 years after Columbine. So this was a brand new thing that they were doing with the kids. And when I came out, when the drill was over and the cops had left and the dogs had left, you go outside to the hallway and some lockers were marked. And the lockers that were marked, it wasn't a lot of them. They had found some drugs, not like weapons, but they had found kids bringing drugs to school, like cocaine or weed or like pills.
Whoa! What in the fucking
When I
euphoria is
told my
this?
mom, look, kids were doing that way before Euphoria. That's what I'm saying. Especially like when I told my mom that when I got home, she was like, "What are you talking about?" She was like, "They had dogs." I said,
They had the
"Yes, it was a
dogs.
drill.
They had the
They bought
fucking
the dogs
dogs.
in, and they're looking for guns and bombs." And she couldn't believe because here my mom is thinking, "Okay, I left a good town to go to something that's supposed to be better, and they have dogs checking out
But I think that's good.
fucking."
That's good.
No, no, no. Yeah, it's good. You have to do it
They check
to
them out.
make kids are safe. Yeah, it's no problem. But my thing was, I was just so out of the loop and just
Yeah.
didn't know that this was the world we had grown into. That this was the new thing.
Yeah. That
So
used to
it's
do. They used to do that at my high school too. People used to drop their drugs in people's gardens and play. Oh my god, this badass
that's
kid
messed up.
fertilizing a fucking plant with cocaine. And plant dies immediately, or makes it grow into like a fucking Willy Wonka forest or some shit. You know what I mean? They had the fucking
So
dogs in the
Columbine was
hallway.
tragic.
Had the fucking dogs.
They did. They should. I bet you they have that shit at Columbine now.
Oh yeah.
But did you ever watch the Michael Moore documentary?
I have not.
I forgot the fucking
The
name. I
documentary
watched it
by
for
Michael Moore was
school.
sad but great. Yeah. Uh,
Yes, and it was about Columbine. Bowling for Columbine, that's the name. And it was about gun control in America, and how how something like this could even be possible. And at the end of the documentary, he's like, if we don't, and his message of this documentary was, if we don't do something about this, this is going to become a regular occurrence. And look, lo and behold, 25 years later, when I'm watching it, I'm like, yo, it's a perfect predictor. He was right about everything. The laws got worse. It peeled back a lot of things that were safe barriers, and now it's regular. It is a normal thing. I did not grow up like that, so I feel so terrible for the kids who have to live like that now. Shooting drills, that unheard of in my unheard of.
mhm.
We had fire drills. That was it. That was it. No one had to think about a gun shooting. None of that was happening. That's what made Columbine so like jarring to the nation, because it's like, wait, wait, how are school is the one now? Terrible things happen at schools, public, private, homeschool. That shit goes down. Weapons are bought, but the mass shooting, at most, you get a kid who shoots another kid, not a kid who shoots everyone.
Mhm.
So it's very it was fucked up. So a few years ago, I went to Barnes and Noble and I'm looking for books to read, and one of the books that was on sale for like $5. It's called A Mother's Reckoning. And on the cover was a picture of a mom and like her young son, who was like maybe like a preschooler maybe. And the book was written by one of the Columbine's mothers, the shooter. One of the shooters, his mother wrote a book. And I didn't finish the book because it was very like emotional. Like the first few chapters was just like, oh man, I don't know if I have the maturity to I don't know if I have the emotional stamina to hear her story, because it's sad. Like she woke up one day, everything was fine. Beginning of the book, she's like, that day started out pretty much normal. Her son got up, he went to school early to they thought he was going to do bowling or something like that after school, I don't know. And one day she's at work and she gets a phone call from her husband who's like frantic. He's like, Have you seen Dylan's, or I think that was his name was, have you seen so and so's trench coat? It's Jack." And she's like, "It should be like in the closet." And he's like, have you heard what's happening?" And then she had to turn on the news, and then the fucking high school her son goes to, there's announced that there's a shooting, and that and that the description starts to come out that this kid is wearing whatever. And so she leaves work early, and then she goes home, and there's cops in the house, and they're already questioning her. They're already
Oh
questioning the husband,
shit.
looking for weapons, looking for shit. So at that part, I stopped because she gets into detail about how, it was just she couldn't believe that. I just wasn't ready for the uncomfortability because I couldn't imagine that, you have a son and he pulls some shit like this. So it was I should go back to that book. It's not that it was bad. It was just that I was a heavy subject. And for even though I don't even like I said I wasn't tuned in and I couldn't conceptualize what Columbine was. For some reason it still made me very a lot more uncomfortable to read it now, to read it as an adult. But now I should definitely go back and just like read her story. Yeah, it's crazy. And this lady, and here I am on TikTok, and this girl is like, "Let's go through my bag on the day of
Yo,
Columbine."
fuck that bitch, yo.
No, don't say that. Stop. Don't say that. She's a survivor. Don't say that. I
She
don't know if
is,
she
but
got
yo,
shot.
chill
She didn't
out,
get
son.
shot.
Yo, chill out, son. Just go through your bag from the '90s, bro. Bringing up a fucking tragic ass event, bro. What's up with her, son? Am I bugging? What's up with her? Doing a lot, bro.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, so here are my sandals from Sandy Hook. So as you can see, it has the rhinestones on it
Oh my
and it looks so
god.
great. Like cognitive dissonance is crazy, bro. Like
Yeah.
like the social awareness of just being a human is crazy, son. It's crazy. They don't have it. Yeah. So so here's my house after Hurricane Maria right here. Yeah. Here it is so that the rocks are fucking falling, the bricks are falling. Yeah, right. And the roof is off. Have you noticed that? Yeah. We were going to get solar panels, but the roof just decided to fall off. Anyway, so the doorway actually cracked in 3 ways. So if you look here and then here and then here, it's cracked. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Anyways, donate to my GoFundMe.
I
I'll
wouldn't
be
be
doing
able
more
to do it.
content like this. Yeah,
I don't know.
have you ever been
Maybe
like
it's a
been
part of
watching
her
content and
therapy.
you see people like you want to slap through the screen, son?
Yes. All the time.
What are you like? What are we talking about, son? What are we doing,
All the time.
son? There's this series of like so like this couple or these couples, right? They would play a game where like you pop balloons, right? And then you roll a die and then you pop the amount of balloons that the die gives you, right? So let's say pop the balloons, right? I roll a 5, right? So the guy in this video would roll a 5. Then he'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He'd pop 6 balloons instead of 5. Then the girl would go. She'd roll like 3. She'd pop 3 balloons. And then the guy would roll a 4. He'd pop 5 balloons.
Why?
Content baiting, rage baiting for content. Because they know he's doing it on purpose, but they know that it will get engagement if people are upset. Like some people will intentionally misspell.
Rage
Oh,
bait works.
yes, some people will intentionally misspell a word in the title, and people in they will just be engaging just because you misspelled the word. Be like, it's actually coin instead of con. It's like, bro,
That's why you have to be. That's why you always can't. In order not to give in to rage bait, and we all given in. I give in sometimes.
oh boy,
Don't give in. Don't because that's what it's there for. These people don't actually think these whatever absurdity you're seeing that's enraging you. These people are doing it on purpose. It's not because they are actually like that before the camera even came on. They know your rage is going to make money for them or enough clickbait, enough attention to go viral. So you don't have to contribute to something like that.
yeah.
You can but sometimes it's hard because some people they get crazy with the rage bait. Like they lose all decency. all human dignity just for clicks.
Hmm. Yeah. Have you rage baited before?
N- No.
Come on, son. Why are you lying right now? Come on,
Like, what do you mean?
everybody.
Like making a video rage baiting
Nah,
or
just in life.
commenting on
Just
it?
in life. Have you have you ever rage baited somebody? You were like, yo,
No, I've never been that person to be antagonistic.
let me tell you. I've done it to you and Daniel. I've rage baited both of
You do it all the time. Both of you are rage
you.
baiters. Daniel rage baits me all the time. It's about Home Alone's not a Christmas movie. Straight up fucking rage bait.
Yeah.
The Die Hard is supposedly is. Like, come on. It's all bullshit. It's all
You just opened up a fucking can of worms. I just hope you know that. One of my coworkers rage baited me on the job. Yeah, that's typically where it happens.
Yeah,
And you know
yeah,
what's
yeah.
funny? They don't do it like on purpose. They just like are dumb. You know what I mean? So like they're so dumb that they don't get like reasonable logic. So what they'll do is, and then they're naturally just dumb, right? So then you'll be trying to explain it to them, and they won't get it, and you're like, you gotta be trolling. You know what I mean? You gotta be trolling me, right? It's fun to rage bait playfully. Yes, it is. You know, you know. Madagascar
Yeah,
is
and
not
I
a movie
mean,
with animals in it.
who said that?
It's
And
not,
what is it?
it's not a movie with animals.
Look, like I said, sometimes you
I
can't get
was
into
gonna
rage
get. I
bait
was gonna
because
get you.
people.
Oh, I was gonna get you. I was gonna hit you with. If you would have said, "Well, wait, they are animals," I'd be like, "Animals don't talk."
No, no, that's what I'm saying. You have to build enough discernment to be like, this is just outright bullshit
Daniel goes.
and not something that deserves
Daniel goes.
critique.
Jess is easy to rage bait you. That's why I do it, and it's funny.
I know. Because I am gullible, so it's easy for me to believe what you say.
Jess, there's not a turtle behind you right now.
Just shut up.
It's not behind you.
Go, Miss Shelby.
It's not behind you.
That one's not gonna work.
But it's not behind you though.
Can you move on?
The reason why you want to know why? It's on the side of you. It's not. It's not behind you.
Oh, well, that's still not working because I can agree.
God fucking damn it. Yo, come on, son. Yo, give in, son. Yo, please, son, please.
No, you have to find something I care about to rage bait.
Ooh. You know, when you really think about it,
You
Frederick.
guys rage baited me a few weeks ago. I don't want to get into the conversation again because,
Really?
but the other day I saw this person and I saw a picture of them and I was like, see, I was right.
She was
I'm
right.
not even going to mention it because
She was
I
right.
can't get into this conversation again.
And it was a person that we would know, me and
It's
Daniel
about a
would know.
person. Oh, yeah.
She was right.
I looked at this person it's a person on TV. I was like, oh, yeah, I was right. I see it. I see it.
Yeah, I have no clue. Yeah, I have no clue.
Good. And I'm not gonna mention it because I
Daniel,
refuse.
please give me a guess. Please, I need help. I want to fucking
It
feel the
doesn't
fire.
know.
You see, I was right. Was it Pat McAfee or some shit? Like or some dumb. This is
It's sports related, that I'll say.
It is sports related. See, I was right. What the fuck happened in the last 2 weeks of sports? I feel like nothing happened because like what?
Nothing had to happen. It's just that I looked at this person
You
and I was
looked at
like,
him.
I was right.
You looked at him. Yeah. I literally
And to be
genuinely have
fair,
no idea what you're talking about.
to be fair, I saw this. I also see this person online. So we all see this person online too. Because when I was scrolling at this person posted, and I was like, okay, I can see what they mean. But then I saw this person again, and I was like, no, I was right. I was right. Because look, it's so. Now, see, now I'm rage baiting you, but I'm not telling
I
you.
have no idea. I genuinely, I'm gonna
I
look
don't know
back in
what
the
hint
group
I should
chat.
give you that you would
Look
get
back in
it.
the group chat. Let me see. Did you text it at any point? Maybe.
You would have to go back a few weeks.
Nah, I can scroll, baby. Come on.
Like you'd have to go back like 6 weeks, maybe
Oh my gosh. How do you
6 weeks,
expect me to
8
remember? I
weeks.
barely remember what I ate for breakfast a week ago.
I'm just saying. I
Is it
think
a
that's the time
wrestler?
frame where we
Who
had
is
this
it? A
big discussion,
wrestler?
and we had a discussion on the show.
Let me go to the YouTube right
We
now. I
had the
need to
discussion.
see.
I was the only one. I was the only one who thought this. You and Daniel had your own opinions, and you agreed on your opinions together. You guys thought the same, a different thing together. And I was like, no,
And it's a
no,
sports person. It is somebody who is of sports.
yes,
It's not Jaden Ivey. No.
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 You can guess what type of sports or what you can ask for a hint. Like you can ask questions and I can answer.
Okay, is it a sport that I really love?
Of course. Of
Okay,
course.
so it's football related. Okay.
Yes, it is.
See, I told you. Oh, I. Oh, is it blonde hair, brown hair, Joe Burrow?
Yeah. How do you know that?
I
How
l-
did you
I
guess?
looked at the YouTube and I was like, what did we disagree on?
That was good. That was good research. But
Okay.
yeah, no, I saw him. I was like, okay, his hair is a little dark. And then I saw him again, and then I was like, yo, this picture, it's like fucking blonde hair. Like, I know I'm not crazy. But it's just one of those hairs where it's like, it all depends on the lighting, I guess. I don't know.
Daniel goes, "Oh yeah, I forgot." Yo, I dead ass forgot about that conversation. Yo, I did we did were we rage baiting you? Did or were you rage baiting us?
I don't know if it was rage bait, but I just know you guys weren't agreeing with me.
And that's enough.
Because rage bait is sort of like where you know you're being ridiculous.
Yeah,
That's what rage bait is. But I think you guys honestly believed it's brown hair.
because it is. It literally is. The name of this hair is Sandy Brown.
We're not
There's
gonna
types of brown.
we're not gonna get
And
into
it's a
this.
brown. It falls into the brown. It wasn't
Yeah,
rage bait. She was wrong.
I wasn't wrong. I'm not wrong. We'll see what he is this season. We'll be on Joe Burrow hair
if he's
lookout.
at the draft, maybe he has.
I don't know if he'll
Maybe
be
he
at
has.
the draft.
Maybe they show a picture of him. It's the quarterback. You know what I mean?
They'll probably show a picture of like, yeah, they'll throw a throwback
Maybe
to
maybe
2020.
he got the locks out. Maybe he got the fucking. The draft's in Pittsburgh
Are you
this
excited for the draft
Oh, I'm
tomorrow?
fucking
Yeah, it's in
excited.
Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to have my teams pick in the top 10 again. Can never be good.
Both of our
We
teams.
can never be good. Never, ever. It's crazy. Tough. I just want to pick like
I'm excited to see the
28
fits.
1 year. I just want to pick a number 28. I just want to make it to like a championship game at some point. I want to get close.
Well, you don't know what the next few years will bring.
Don't rage bait
Definitely
me.
not this year, but you don't know what the next. Is it rage bait?
Yeah, don't rage bait me. You don't know what the next 2 years gonna hold. Oh. I'm honestly lukewarm.
We don't know. Let's see what
Do
happens.
you mean to
tomorrow.
say lukewarm? You fucking idiot! You misspelled Luke, brother. No, I'm playing. I'm sorry. sorry. I was trying to rage bait you right there. Honestly, lukewarm about the draft. Yeah, I'm quite lukewarm about it too. There's some decent prospects that I care about, but honestly, I hope there's like.
I feel like, and I
trades.
get it. I just feel like there's not. Can we be honest? Wasn't last year was kind of lukewarm too? The whole thing was just about Shador Sanders. That's what the whole draft
But
came down to.
that's
Was
what
about where
that's
this
what
kid was
made it
going.
fantastic, though. That's what made it great, because he just kept falling and falling and falling and falling and falling and falling, and every pick.
Well, that
you're
was
like,
the drama. That was the drama. But it's like, okay, my thing is, okay, I feel like the players have been good, but what players have been like truly like exciting? Like, oh my god, this person's in the draft, and oh my god, we can't wait to see what he's like. I don't. I feel like we haven't gotten that in like a few years.
Can't wait.
Like without the negative hype, without the negative hype of who the dad is and the mediocre college record. Like we're
Who
talking
the
about like
who
like
the
the
dad
way
is?
people amped up Trevor Lawrence. Like that was the I feel like the last one where people were like, oh my god, this guy's in the draft, and like
Hmm.
it's and his NFL career isn't really picking up until now,
You know
basically.
what that will be, Jess? Next year, Arch Manning. Oh yeah, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna hear it.
Okay, them. Okay, you're right.
You're gonna hear it's a Manning, and he's like good, but he's like not the best quarterback right now. But like he is still a Manning, and he does have good traits. You know.
You know, it'll be a story. I think it would just be better if if he puts on like a fucking show this season, like a player with real. Oh my god, yo, he's the next up and coming. Is this the next so and so? We haven't really had that.
Yeah. There's not a lot of those. That's why they're generational because it doesn't happen often. You know, like Andrew Luck may have been the last one that everybody was like, "This fucking guy's gonna be fantastic." I think Andrew Luck was like the last one where everybody was like, "Oh my fucking goodness, this guy's gonna be so good." Oh, you know, not even with like some really like good quarterbacks either. Like Cam Newton when he was
Well,
coming
think
out,
about who's
nobody
been
like, like it was okay.
who are the last few quarterbacks that came out the draft?
Hmm,
Top that had hype coming out. A lot of hype
a lot of hype.
besides Trevor Lawrence.
Um,
Who was drafted before him? What year? Who was number one before him?
Trevor Lawrence was I think 2021. So then we would have to go to 2020 to see who that guy is. I think 2020 was Joe Burrow. Yeah. So I think Joe Burrow had some hype.
That was COVID draft.
But Joe Burrow had a lot of hype though. He just won the national championship with LSU.
Oh yeah.
He had a lot of
He
really
just
good hype.
sucks at. Yeah, because he was a Yeah, he wasn't he a Heisman? Not a winner, but wasn't he like? I don't know if he was one of the
No, he did win
nominees.
the Heisman. He won the Heisman
Oh
that
my
year, yeah.
God, really?
I think so, yeah.
Oh shit, so I'm not crazy.
Yeah, he
But how
he
come I
won
don't
the
remember
Heisman
it?
trophy. Yeah. I mean, when
How
you
come I don't
have how
remember
many
it?
touchdowns did he have that year? I mean, holy shit, he was so good that year. Like him, Jamar Chase, and Justin Jefferson on the same offense. If we can get that in the NFL, oh boy, oh boy, oh fucking boy. I wish. But we'll never get that ever.
And then
Maybe
who
when they're
else
old.
came out?
You had Kyler Murray the year
Who
before.
was
No,
drafted ahead of Zach Wilson? Or was Zach Wilson 2022?
Zach Wilson was 2021 with Trevor Lawrence.
Okay, yeah, he was number two. Yeah, that was no good. I can't think of. We had. I remember when
2018
CeeDee
Baker
Lamb got drafted.
Mayfield.
CeeDee Lamb was part of the COVID draft too.
Baker Mayfield. I mean, he was a Heisman winner. I think he was the Heisman winner that year. I believe so because he was so good in college and people weren't even thinking. He literally became the number one overall pick like 10 minutes before the pick was made. Nobody was fucking thinking about him at number one. And then everybody's getting calls. Yo, Baker might be going number one. Yo, don't be surprised if the Brown State Baker. That was pretty hype. He hasn't lived up to it. And he wasn't like generational, but fuck, he was good at Oklahoma. He was really good. I'm not gonna lie. I was a big Baker Mayfield fan. I would have taken him first overall too. So I'm not too pissed. 2016. Who was the 2016 draft? Jared Goff. No, didn't really have that hype. 2015. Not even Jameis Winston. Not even Marcus Mariota maybe had some hype. He was electric at Oregon. That was why Marcus Mariota was pretty electric. Who else?
But what
Who
about
else?
other positions that had a lot of hype? What about the receivers? I can't even remember.
I mean, there's not
A
not
lot.
real not a lot.
People
Yeah,
don't last. That's what makes the draft kind of like like low key a little bit fucked up. Like most of these people
they'll
ain't
never
even gonna
be
make it.
great ever again. Like they'll never have an accolade besides getting drafted like this ever again. Yeah.
Yeah, the teams changed so much.
2012. Who was 2012? Andrew? Yeah, Andrew Luck was the last one where people were like, this guy's going to be the next Peyton Manning. This guy's going to be a stud. And he was really good. And then the offensive line failed him, and then he retired early. Ha! Fucking shitty Colts organization. Terrible. Also paid Daniel Jones $40 million. Bums. Bums. Just like we did, but shh. Don't rage bait me.
Yeah.
Please. please. Don't rage bait me. But I'm excited for the draft. It's fun. It's always something to look forward to. You know what I mean? Also, might be finding out who I might pick as my second team in this draft. Let me tell you, if a team has a really nice
Oh
draft,
yeah, that's right. We're picking our second teams.
I might pick them. Let me tell you, the Titans. I'm looking extensively at the Titans. I don't know why, but I'm feeling it.
Oh wait, we skipped Caleb Williams.
We did, but nobody was looking at him as a
He didn't
generational
get that
prospect.
much hype.
No,
Yeah, he didn't get that type of hype.
like maybe
'Cause
Joe
I think the
Burrow was the
Bears are
last
my
one.
second team this year.
Ooh, well, save it, save it.
Cause didn't we say that we're gonna choose the opposite? We're not gonna choose like same conference.
Yeah, we're gonna try to pick difference of
Yeah.
AFC NFC.
'Cause-
Um, yeah,
yeah. So I need an NFC team. So yeah, I'll see officially tomorrow.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what, guys? I might just go Chiefs.
Don't.
I'm not.
Don't.
I'm not doing that. I'm not. I'm not. I'm
Don't.
not. I'm not doing
Please.
that shit. I'm not. I'm fucking not. All right.
I wonder what they're gonna look like
Yeah.
this year.
Chiefs. I
I
mean,
wonder what they're gonna look like.
I mean, it kind of depends
Can
on what
they
they do in the
really go
draft
back
too.
to the Super Bowl?
Could they? They could. With Patrick Mahomes, you always have a chance. Always.
Yeah, yeah. But his team is not the same team that it was
No.
over these last.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
I think they're probably one of the teams I'm most interested in. Not that I'm rooting for them, but I think I am most interested in what they're gonna do.
yeah. And like their players always getting into trouble. Did you hear that nothing's gonna happen to Rasheed Rice? Actually,
Yeah, I know.
even
It's
with all
really
those
terrible.
pictures and like what? What?
That's I don't know if he was ever charged. I think they dropped those charges about the domestic abuse. When a law enforcement doesn't punish you, the NFL backs off because they don't. If they're not going to get punished by the law, then we don't have to punish by them, and we're just going to pretend that nothing happened. That's what the NFL does. But the fact that they're not giving him anything, I mean, it just the NFL has just never done well to women when it comes to situations like this. They really don't care about safety of women. They don't care about domestic violence. They don't care about domestic abuse. Slap on the wrist for their players. As long as the player's healthy, he's not in jail or currently
Yeah.
on trial, we can keep him, play him, put him on the field. We'll take the image hit. He's not the quarterback
Mm-hmm.
anyway. So it's like, it doesn't matter.
There was insufficient
That's one thing I will
evidence
say.
to support a finding that he violated the personal conduct policy, the league said in a statement obtained by NFL.com. Okay.
Besides walking away from a fucking car accident,
Mm-hmm.
but he was out that year, right?
He was out for 7
He didn't
games for
play.
that. But also, this was for the alleged what do you call it? Like domestic violence with his ex-girlfriend. Yeah.
But I wonder what do they mean when they say they didn't find? Is it because that the charges didn't stick? Did the girl drop the charges? I don't. I really don't know what happened with that case.
Um, the NFL's investigation into Rice began February after Dakota Jones, a former girlfriend, alleged in a lawsuit that Rice physically assaulted her multiple times over a year and a half period, causing injuries include bleeding and bruising. Rice's attorney said in a statement, Mr. Rice wants to thank the NFL for their thorough investigation and looks forward to the start of the next season. That shit's not dropped.
But what happened with it legally?
I'm not too sure. Rasheed Rice.
The only reason why they would drop that is if nothing came of it legally. 'Cause then they would
Uh,
be forced to do something about it.
as of April 2026, it's a civil lawsuit from former girlfriend Dakota Jones, seeking over 1
Yeah.
million in
So
damages. Despite these allegations, the NFL concluded there was insufficient evidence. Okay. So it's not,
yeah.
you know, it just hasn't gone anywhere, I guess.
But
I'm
yeah,
just saying though.
when there's no legal punishment, they just they back off, and that's clearly what they did.
Now, if she made it legal,
But
mm,
well, if she would have pressed charges, if he would have been like I said, if besides civil and if it was criminal, like I don't know if it was got thrown out if it was criminal or that she's just going for the civil lawsuit. Maybe she never called. I don't know. I don't want to make. And we just got into this conversation, so we didn't know we were going to talk about this, so there was like no research done.
yeah,
But I will say, the NFL, I still stand by. They don't give a fuck about domestic violence or abuse. They don't give a shit when it comes to crimes against women. And I love the NFL, but there's just so many. They just had so many like egregious things when it comes to their players. That whole shit with that guy years ago beating his fucking girlfriend up in the damn elevator, and they knew about it and
was
didn't do
that
nothing
was
until it
that
went public
James
like a year
Pierce?
later.
Is that James
Ray
Pierce?
Rice. Ray,
That was
no,
Ray
not James
Rice.
Pierce.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ray Rice. Yeah. Oh yeah.
They
That shit was
handled
crazy.
that absolutely terrible. And when I saw that happen, I was like, you know what? And how the NFL handling, how they like swept it on the rug and didn't do shit until it came out to the public, and then they decided to suspend him. It just showed that they really don't give a fuck.
No, they did not. Also, James Pierce. There was one where like he was involved with his ex girlfriend. Yeah, it has to be ex girlfriend now because there's no way you do that shit to her and you're still together. Rakia Jackson, she's a WNBA player, and she filed a petition for protection against her ex boyfriend James Pierce, saying that she was in fear of her life and that if the court didn't intervene, she believed James will kill me, according to court documents obtained by ESPN. Ooh, you know,
And then what happened?
nothing really, nothing of note as of late. Um, I think
Did they do their own
don't
investigation?
quote me, but he was like chasing her down, like crashing out. Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who did he play for?
He plays for the Atlanta Falcons right now. He still plays for them. Yeah.
Oh
Jackson
wow.
wrote that Pierce verbally and physically abused me on more than one occasion and threatened to kill me, harm, and injure her to place a bag over her head, according to court filing. The court granted her initial request of protection, and a permanent injunction hearing is set for April 21st. Oh, shit. So, April 21st. That happened yesterday. This is
And the
big.
NFL did nothing.
Pierce is under order not to have contact. Uh, Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll see what the court decision will be. You said it's
Oh,
coming up in April, right? It's coming up in a few days.
well, 21st. That happened yesterday. Should have. But
Oh shit.
Pierce then allegedly struck a police officer with his car. Pierce faces 5 felony charges: 2 counts of aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, 1 count of aggravated stalking, fleeing, and eluding police officers, and aggravated battery of a law enforcement officer. Huh?
When did he get charged with this?
This incident happened February?
Of this year.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I don't know. Maybe the NFL's waiting. I don't know what the fuck they waiting for.
Shit
Jeez.
is crazy. This shit is crazy. After he allegedly rammed his car into hers. Oh, well done.
I think I did hear about this.
Yeah. Rakia. How you spell her name? Rakia Jackson.
It's terrible.
Court case. Let's see if there's anything else on it.
And I mean, for him to be charged with those things, that means that there's evidence enough for them to have charged him with that. To at least charged him with that. Of course, the trial will determine if he's guilty or not, but something was enough for them to be like, okay, we have to charge you with these things. Like the NFL should have already come out with a statement and be like, okay, yeah, well, take the fucking summer off, handle your shit.
Oh, Jackson also states that Pierce offered her up to 75,000 to visit him and 200,000 to remain in their relationship with him hours before his February 7th
Oh
arrest.
my god,
Oh.
this guy's a fucking creep. Allegedly.
Oh. Yeah. The NFL will do nothing. Yep. Thank you, Daniel. NFL will do nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what it
It's
is. The only
deplorable shit.
time the NFL is swift and dead serious about their discipline is when it comes to gambling and fucking around with the shield. Everything else, yo, you can literally run over someone and they'll be like, well, we'll wait to see what
Yeah. Well,
courts
wait,
say.
guys. We're trying to see all
You
the
know?
evidence.
Yeah, exactly. The one thing you
Guys,
can't
please.
do that will give you an automatically year is gamble, which is bullshit. But yeah, they don't. It's that's and we love the game. We watch it. We support it. We do love the NFL. Yo, the NFL is an institution where the dirty shit is swept like other major, massive money machine institutions. Bad should just get swept under. They don't really have real values. The NFL Network, they love all these commercials where it's very family oriented and it's all positive and it's
Mm-hmm.
all we're for the people and we help the communities. And it's like, then how come when it comes to criminal activity, y'all act fucking stupid? How come when shit actually happens, you're like slow to fucking move?
Oh,
Slow to make anything like
but when Kareem Hunt barely kicked the woman, immediately get him out of here. But this shit, I'm sorry, and you know what? He did slightly kick the woman. I saw the video. I remember that the date. He did touch her, so it is technically assault.
wait, was this at the game?
No, this is in like a hotel lobby. I remember this, and like
Oh,
he like lightly like tapped her with his foot, and she fell over
why would he do that?
because he's an idiot. But this was like after his rookie year, and he was an idiot. And the NFL, the team got rid of him immediately. Not even the NFL, the team. The team. The Falcons ain't getting rid of him.
That's because the NFL is made up of the team and the owner, so they're expecting, it's up to the owners
To make the decision.
to enforce whatever fucking values or standards you claim to have.
Nah, bro.
So the owners and the GM need to get together and be like, okay, what are we gonna do with this person? It may not be on trial yet, but there's video evidence. There's footage of this person acting like a fucking dick, no matter what the whatever situation may be. It is just, I don't know, like
Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
it
If I
just
was an
sucks.
owner and you beat your girl, you're off my team. I don't know. I don't know. It's just me. Just me, chat. Just me. If you're
Oh
involved in a hit and
well,
run,
think about the type of owner.
you are off my team. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't. Like, what are you doing?
Well, I think it comes down to, well, who was the player? Are you gonna put Patrick
Mm-hmm.
Mahomes off your team if he gets into an hit and run?
Yep.
Most owners won't.
No,
You have
no
to think
moral
about,
standard.
you're a billionaire owner. They're not thinking the way you're thinking.
Yeah. No, because they have no
You know, when you
morals.
book
They're
when you
slime
book
balls.
at that at certain points, when you make enough money and you're insulated enough, you don't really need to be a decent.
Human
You
being.
don't need to be moralist, like, because there's no consequence for you. So you can be an owner. If it's a no player, no one knows the name. He's a bench player. He's not some grade A and he's replaceable. Yeah, you are off the team if you're gonna do this shit. I don't need to keep you as my fucking headache. But if you're one of my star players and the fans come in for you and you're bringing us whatever success you're bringing us, yeah, I'm gonna pretend this shit's not fucking happening. I'm gonna let the lawyers handle it, let the PR handle it. I'm gonna stay away from it. You know, NFL's got PR on it. This kid's got his own agent. Like, we're just gonna, unless it's something that's irredeemable, unless it's something that you can't ignore anymore. But most of these people are in a position where it's like they don't mind keeping the trash. They're not going to get in trouble for keeping it. Who's going to keep them accountable for keeping the trash around?
Yeah. It's
Cuz so many, listen,
if it's not a running back. No, if it's a running back, oh, they'll get rid of you. Because a running back is bendable. But if it's a quarterback or a wide receiver, they're like,
look, there's a
ah.
lot of shit. What you're telling me with all those players, there's 52 players on a team. You're telling me all those players are acting squeaky clean? All of those players are grade A people?
Absolutely not.
Each organization, they know they're bad apples. They know the fuck. Look, that doesn't mean that they're blind to their players.
Mm-hmm.
They know their players better than anyone knows their players. Like every person who's getting drafted tomorrow has already had a thorough background check from the NFL. Even if no one you know personally has spoke to them, the NFL has already gone through everything. They can afford the resources to check your fucking browsing history, to check out who used to hang out with in the 8th grade, if you have what debt your families have, who in your family's actually gamblers, and we're talking about a multi-billion-dollar business. They know everything about everyone. So they know who's trash. They know who's a problem, and they do their best to just like put under the rug.
Unfortunately, Jess is right. QB will never get in trouble. Yeah. Yeah. Never. It's annoying. It's tough.
Deshaun Watson is still in the fucking NFL. That's all you have. That's all you have to figure. That is all you have to see to understand. That's all you have to know.
He is.
This
Fuck,
person
you're
has not
right.
played a fucking snap in like 4 seasons. 4 seasons. And people are still. Isn't he technically still on the team?
Yeah.
He is still in the
He's
NFL.
dog shit, too. He's not even good. So, like, you can get rid of him, and everybody would be on your side, and also nobody could say, well, he still has talent, because he doesn't. He's fucking dog shit. He's ass. Right? So they could eat, but he makes a lot of money. Because they paid him that contract. Like, fucking, ooh, I wanted to say a word. That's bad. Like, idiots. They paid him
Well, yeah.
like idiots.
So it's like the
Cleveland.
NFL, listen, these people, and he ruined it for everyone. Well, he helped the other quarterbacks
Yeah, he
because
did.
now they're all like, you could pay this motherfucker, you have to pay me.
Gotta pay me.
But he fucked it up for the owners.
Browns gave him a fully guaranteed deal over paying Baker Mayfield, by the way. By the way, the guy who brought them to a playoff game and a playoff win, mind you, they didn't pay that guy, by the way. Didn't pay that guy.
A guy who was obeying the fucking law and didn't have 17,000 masseuse say he wanted me to give him a fucking hand job.
No, let's not pay that guy. Let's
So
not pay
the
this
sad
guy.
thing is, look, the sad thing is that in this game that we love in the NFL, you don't need to be a decent person. You don't need to be decent people.
No.
Your owner don't need to be. No one needs to have morals or ethics. You just have to have the aesthetics of law-abiding, family-oriented, exciting, youthful game.
Literally, there's a story about Deshaun Watson laying naked on a bed before, but while the woman he's trying to go on a date with is getting ready in his bathroom, mind you, and he's laying butt naked on the bed. Be like, yeah, come over, come here, son. What are we doing, son? What are we doing, son? And he's like married, I think. He has a wife.
Well, he just now. Then he didn't. Now he's
Yeah.
got a wife.
Now he does.
So yeah, someone still married him because she's not stupid. I mean, you can call her stupid, but she's got
Mm.
paid. She got paid.
You got to You
She's
just got
got
to
a
be
nice,
breathing to
comfortable
play in
life.
the NFL. You could do whatever, just be alive. Yeah. just be
Yeah,
breathing and
alive and
sentient.
healthy.
Yeah.
Don't be on the fucking IR. Don't be on the fucking IR.
Yeah, yeah. You're fucking Deshaun Watson. God damn it. He's
God
such a
bless her.
awful human being. At some point, you gotta have like shame. I'm sorry. At some point, if you're Deshaun Watson's wife now, you gotta have some shame. Like, come on, son. Come on. You tell me
Why
you
is it
never
her
read the story.
shame for the mistakes he made?
You chose to marry that. You said
No,
yes.
I
She
understand.
said yes. You could have said no. You could have said no. You could have said no.
No, but look, it's what I told you. She's look. You can give her the benefit of the doubt that maybe, just maybe she does have feelings for him, but more than likely, it's they like each other enough, and she sees a paycheck, stability, security. She doesn't need the world to like him for him to afford her a lifestyle for her and her future kids.
And that's the problem. Money ain't worth your soul, son.
For some, for a lot of people, it sure is.
And that you know what? That's depressing. No, facts, Lewis. She is right. Facts, Lewis is right. She could have said no. Right? You literally had autonomy in this situation. You know what I mean? Unlike the masseuses.
Yeah, no,
Um,
I'm not saying that she should. What I'm saying is to just state facts that she's not responsible for what he did.
a hundred
But
percent.
yeah,
Yeah.
you stand beside him, and you're gonna catch a lot of flack like right now. But that's just something you sign up for when you want a $200 million in your bank account.
It's like the girls who
Because
stand
if it's
next to R.
guaranteed,
Kelly.
fucking idiots.
And the video's out. They saw it. They've seen it. People know what he did. There's the documentary about it. You know, 6 parts.
Listen, people. There, you know who Ted Bundy is and Charles Manson. Do you know who these people are?
Murderers.
These people get fan mail from women all over the world, and they marry them sometimes in jail. So there are people out there that will accept whatever life you had in the past, and they will embrace whatever reality that they see about you now. So yeah, he may have murdered someone back in the 70s and raped women and murdered them, but he's not like that no more. Yeah, because he's in jail. It's not because he changed as a person. But people, listen, this is why you have to heal and you have to get therapy so you don't fall in love with a fucking convict that's in that's going to be
Oh,
in Sing Sing until the day he dies.
I just love a bad boy.
No, you need therapy. It's not because you love a bad boy. It's because you fucking secretly hate
Mental health.
yourself and you hate your future.
Mental health.
You need mental health.
Son, it's gotta be,
I
son.
feel like listen, there was the show, and I can't find the show now. And I've looked. I should try again because I haven't looked for it in a few years. But it was a show that was on. I want to say around 2012,
Hmm.
2011, called. Prison Wives.
Prison Wives.
It was on TLC, I think, or Discovery.
Prison
I tried to
Brides. Yeah,
find
it's
it.
right here.
No, because I Googled it and it was giving me something else other than what I was seeing.
2024.
It's
Following
not
International Women
2024.
of
This
Film.
was like back. This was like I said, 2011, 2012. This show was
2010 on
on.
Roku. Stream Prison Wives.
Oh,
2010
maybe that's it.
Crime Reality. The
'Cause Roku
Lives of
wasn't
Those
out
Who
a
Buried
few.
Inmates.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Uh,
It's a series, right?
yeah,
Oh shit! Sorry,
it's
Thomas.
got one season.
It came out around. It came around. It came out around the same time. Sister Wives came out. Sister Wives. That show has been on for like 15 years now. But Prison Wives was about these women who found their soulmates who were inmates in prison
Jess,
through some pen pal program.
you could buy it on
It was
Amazon.
fascinating to watch.
You could buy it on Amazon for $32.
That's crazy. But people live like that. These are
Yo,
people who
do you want to buy it? Let's buy it.
no.
Let's buy it and
One of
watch
the
it.
episodes was this lady. Look, one of the episode was this lady. She had like 3 kids. Her husband was already in prison. She divorced him to be with another prisoner. And it got to the point where her kids didn't even want their father anymore. They wanted their mom to marry this other inmate. And he's our real dad, and he really cares about us.
Oh my goodness, yo.
He's in prison. He can't care about you.
You
And I say he
got
can't care, but like, what is happening? Yo, they were some of the most dysfunctional people on the face of the earth.
Annika
They were,
Powell, Ellie Panitz, Latoya Marion, Jane Bailey, Pam Booker, Tim McDonald, Georgia Benson, Gail Sullivan. You got 13 episodes here. Jess, you know what I think we need to do? We should watch it for movie night. Yes. Yes.
oh, why don't we make a we should do reaction
To this?
movie night. Let's say for movie night. We don't have to do it right now, but we should pick our next casual. We should be reviewing, reacting to Prison Wives, one episode.
God. One episode is $3. Do I care enough?
I'll buy it. We could just do one episode.
It's on Prime, too. That's so funny. It's on Prime.
Yeah, we can do a live reaction to it.
Oh my goodness. This is so Prison Wives. My gosh. Will I be able to stream it? I hope, hopefully. Because sometimes
Yes,
when you
because it's transformative. We'll be talking over it.
but sometimes when you
People
try
were just
hold on. Sometimes when you try to stream it, the actual thing that like the episode won't play if you're streaming and you're trying to watch it at the same time. So I hope that doesn't happen.
oh.
It shouldn't.
But maybe we could find it like on Daily Motion. You know Daily Motion. Have you ever seen? You know that website? You could find the most obscure anything. They have. I've watched episodes of Law and Order on there, movies, documentary, shit that is like, how is this not? I don't know, but it's one of those websites that you can watch anything on.
Prison
Maybe it's on
Wives.
Daily Motion.
No, no, no. Prison Wives, my brother. I'm talking about the wives. Prison Wives. My goodness. Yeah, yeah, let's do it. Fuck it. Let's find a time. We'll watch an episode together.
They have it.
Not on YouTube, no. No, no, no.
Not on YouTube. Daily Motion.
Oh, I didn't look up Daily Motion. There we go. Daily Motion. Let's see. My gosh, this looks jarring. What is it called? Prison Wives.
Prison Wives.
I think this might be it, chat. I think I found the first episode. Hold on, let me just see. Is it 55 minutes? Let me see. Let me go over here. No
I
way.
don't remember them being hour episodes, but they probably are.
Oh gosh, I'm lagging right now. Chat. All right, no, we're good. We're not lagging. This is lagging though. It's lagging like crazy. All right, you know
My
what?
computer's lagging too. I just think this website is terrible.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold it on the back burner. After we're done streaming, I'm gonna look at it. We're gonna look at it. We're gonna see. What a
I know
fucking
it's an
loser.
amazing series. And else was um what else was another series that was fascinating was Sister Wives and how that whole thing works.
Is that on TSC?
I think so. I think they're finally finished. It was on for a
Yep.
long ass time.
20 seasons.
This guy,
Ugh.
yeah, this guy, and I think they're divorced now. I bet you they would have stayed married if they never would have went on reality TV. But this guy, they're polygamous. Um, Mormon. I think his name is Caleb or Kyle. And when the show started, he had three wives, but he was in the process of adding a fourth wife.
Yeah, courting a fourth wife is episode 2 of season 1.
Yeah.
What the
You
fuck?
know, I used to be like, that's crazy. I don't know how people can live like that, but I feel like, you know what? I could see it happening. I don't know if I would want to be a sister wife, but I don't think it's as terrible as people think make it
I
out to be.
don't. I'm not gonna lie, chat. One woman is enough headache. Okay? One is enough. Okay, imagine having
Well, it
4
depends on.
girlfriends.
Well, that's why it was able to have 20 seasons. Because can you imagine the drama? Because when the show started, I told you because I watched the first few episodes. The first three wives were not necessarily thrilled that a fourth one was coming along. They were supportive, but they weren't really sure because they had their own things going. So, like, the first wife was his first one. They had one child together, I think. His second wife, she had all these kids, and then his third wife had all, and only the third and him worked. I don't think the other two had jobs. All of them weren't working. Some of them were.
What a
And their
dysfunctional
house
ass
layout.
household, son.
Well, they're Mormon, so but their denomination of Mormonism believes in polygamy, where one man can have multiple wives.
I'm gonna keep it a stack.
And these women, they grow up Mormon. Sometimes they don't, but they get into the religion and they're okay with it.
Can I just say, if you tolerate that, no self worth, no self respect. Therapy is
No,
needed and
Lewis.
mental health is needed. Because there ain't
No,
no way you
Lewis.
finna be the fourth to a man who's barely good looking, who doesn't
Lewis,
have that good of a job.
this is
It's
not
crazy.
Mormons are not the only one that do this. This happens. This is in cultures all around the
Yeah, and
world,
I think it's stupid.
different
I think they
religions,
don't have self worth either.
but they don't. No, but they don't see it that way. So they're not losing self worth. Is only that's if you believe it's tied to that.
Bugging.
And for the
Bugging.
culture that you grew up in, yeah,
Bugging.
that is
Hey,
like, oh my god,
hey,
why would you be
hey.
a
Da da
fourth wife?
da
But
da
in other
da.
parts of the world, it's perfectly
Da
normal.
da
There
da
is no
da.
like
Da da
shame,
da 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 da.
so you can't say that.
Da da da. Da 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 da.
That's not the way it
Da
works.
da da.
Don't be
Bugging.
willfully ignorant, please.
Bugging. Bugging.
Yeah, it's bugging. I wouldn't do it. We wouldn't do it. But there's people around the world that are like, fine.
They're
And it is
fucking
becoming more.
bugging.
It's becoming more common.
Yeah, I think that
Non-secular
shit. That you know what that is? I'm about
polygamy.
to say a big word. Debauchery. Ooh, you like that one?
Debauchery.
Debauchery. Is that how you say it?
It's
Debauchery.
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 I don't think you say ch debauchery. I've never heard it that way.
Debauchery. Ain't
You
that
know,
like?
listen.
Ain't that like
Depending on your culture setup, because your culture setup produces your mind and how your values in your system. So in Western world, we believe, especially Christian dominated world, it's a two-person marriage. One person, one Man, woman, that's it. You don't have three, four, five, six, seven, unless you're a fundamentalist like a Mormon. And yeah, there's religions and cultures in South America, Asia, Africa, parts of Europe where you can have where it's not abnormal at all
Yeah.
to have three or four
Yeah,
wives.
yeah, for sure. It may
But
not
I
be
would never
may not be
because I think that's
abnormal, but
crazy.
it ain't fucking normal. Let me tell you.
For us, it's not normal.
That
And I
shit a dub.
I think in Western culture, if you are a fourth wife, like if you were born raised American pride, like you have to know yourself well if you truly trying to get into a polygamous or polyamorous relationship because we are in a very individualistic society. So to have a community marriage is like totally against the grain, and it does make, because we're individualistic, that's when the question of, do I have confidence in myself? Do I have self-esteem? Do I have respect? Do I need to be a fourth wife, a fifth wife? So it comes out like that. But there's some people who are perfectly fine having multiple partners in the same relationship.
Daniel goes.
They're not fucked up, they're not broken, they're not crying, they're not on drugs. They're just normal people who just have like three sister wives and they all fuck this guy.
Daniel goes. Guy from Trade Dreams would have never taken a second wife.
Oh
Facts.
God.
Facts.
You know who would? Marty. Marty Supreme would.
He would have
He'd
like
take a
he would
second
have
wife.
like 7 girlfriends and be like, yeah, yeah, guys, I'm gonna
Yes.
buy you things, and then
Yes.
steal from one girl to give to another. Like, fuck, Marty. Like, come on, son. Yeah, yeah, I got you this. It's a
Yes.
ping pong ball. It's like, all right, now you fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? Now you doing too much, Marty. No, 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 no. See, why are you putting it on me? Now, why are you putting it on me? You see, this is why I don't do nothing for you, because you always talk down on me. And then he
He
plays
was
that
a
second.
trash
He was
person.
an awful person. Oh, the movie. Yeah, that's what made the movie great. He was awful.
Like,
He was deplorable. If he was
the
nice,
more
there
I
would
think
be no
about it, I'm
movie.
like, what a terrible. Yeah. Because it really is just about a terrible guy trying to win a ping pong match. Like a person who doesn't respect anyone.
Also, the girl that he knocked up that got pregnant, she's also the same level of terrible. Have you noticed?
Yeah.
Same.
But what I did like is like, you know what? That's why at the end it did just accumulate with them just having this family together because they are the same people.
Mm-hmm.
And he did care about, if there's one person he cared about, it kind of was her.
Mm-hmm.
Because first he tried to say it wasn't his baby, but now it's his baby, and now he wants to be there, and the on and off, and they knew each other since they were kids, so he always, there was true like care for her, but he treated her like shit too,
What an awful
like
guy.
dog shit.
Yeah, he treated her terribly. Fuck you, Marty. Just dumb ping pong. That's why you lost to that guy, that China guy. Was it China or Japan? I think it was Japan.
Or was it Japan? I think it was
I think it
Japan.
was Japan, yeah. That's why you lost to him. Piece of shit. Can't even afford a flight back. Broke boy.
Um, that's what made the story.
Can't even afford a new suit. Brokey.
Your own uncle wanted to fire you. Oh no, he wanted to hire him as the manager.
Yeah. Yo, man. It's fucking. Yo, it's crazy, son. Yo, imagine me and Beanish, me telling Beanish, you know what? I need I need two other women. She beat my ass. She treat me, allegedly, like, like Rasheed Rice. You know what I'm saying? She'd fucking beat my, allegedly. Like, she beat me, bro. Like, I would be beat. I would be bruised and
That's
battered.
terrible.
It is terrible. But guess what?
Yeah, no, I would beat you too. Shit.
Justifiable. Your man asked you some dumb
Look,
shit
I
like
wouldn't.
that. The fuck is wrong with that?
I feel like if you want to experiment and have threesomes, whatever. But when you're talking about committing your life to a three-way, to a third,
Even a
to a
threesome is
thruple,
awful. I'll tell you why.
well, some people like that shit.
I'll tell you why. You wanna know why? And I came up with this quote by myself. I never heard anybody else say this. The instant
Doesn't mean it's right, but
hold on.
okay.
Hold on, chat. The instant gratification of sexual acts is not greater than the relationship that you have built with your partner. It's
Oh,
not.
wow, look at you.
It's not. It's just not. Because the sexual gratification that we're talking about, it's instant. It happens immediately, right?
Yes,
It's
you're talking about intimacy.
yes. It's only there for a short amount of time,
Intimacy is
right?
greater than just the pleasure.
And like because like you could do that with a woman who's not your girl, and then you regret it later. Why? Because guess what?
Not all
It
of
was
them.
only for 15 minutes.
I don't think most men regret their choices when it comes to
And that
sex.
makes them shitty. Makes them shitty men. Okay, I'm talking about good men. Okay.
I
Well,
haven't. I
first
don't.
off, if you
I
cheat
don't
on your
think.
girl, you're not good. You're not a good man. First off, let's just get that one thing straight. But like,
I think if you stay a cheater, you're not a good man. Some people make mistakes and you get over and you don't do that anymore. But if you just want to womanize, then yeah, you ain't shit.
yeah, I don't know how I feel about that, but you know what? I'll roll with that. I'll roll with that. I ain't gonna lie because it's like some guys be like, yeah, I just can't. I'm gonna cheat. What lack of discipline do y'all have, son? Wait, where is the self discipline in y'all, son? There's temptation
That's
every
the
day,
one area of your
B.
life where they don't want to be.
Come on, son.
They don't
Temptation
want
is in
to.
your face every day, B. You gotta have discipline, son.
But they don't want discipline. They want to. They want to indulge.
And that's the problem. That's the problem. They want to indulge on everything.
But
You can't
like I
have
said,
everything.
but look, we listen. No, you can't have everything. But as long as you're honest with the other people that you don't want to be monogamous, just say you don't want monogamy.
Yeah. But
You don't have to be a cheater, but you don't have to say you're
you know
monogamous.
what I've learned for some of those guys? And a lot of those, like,
Did I ever tell you the type of guy I would be?
yes, you would be an awful human being. You'd be, I would never be your friend because you'd be a terrible human being. You'd be awful.
I would take advantage of the multiple
Be careful.
partner and I know women who would do it. I know I make it sound much easier than what it is, but I think if I was a guy, I would probably why I wouldn't be a cheater. Why would I have to cheat when I could just tell you the truth and you're either with it or you're not? There are women who are okay with the guy having another partner.
Mm-hmm.
So why do I have to cheat? Why do you have to lie? Find someone who's okay
Yeah, I'm
with
not.
you just being a
Yeah,
dick.
yeah. We wouldn't have the show if you were that guy. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you, son. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you, chat.
No, I would have my own show. I would just have a show
uh,
somewhere else.
a girl came to me one time and asked me, "Would you cheat on me?" I'm like, I don't even know why you're with me to begin with. So who am I cheating on you with? What? Huh? Daniel?
He's
Chat?
saying a girl asked him, "Would you ever cheat on me?" And he's like, "Why would I ever do that? I'm not even supposed to be with you. Of course I wouldn't cheat on you."
Yeah.
I think that's what he meant.
It's like
Also, look, not all some men don't cheat, but a lot do. Most men, I don't think, are regretful about it. You live, you learn.
crazy.
Some men find the one woman who's like, okay, no, I don't. She's everything I need, everything I want. I'm not gonna fuck up my family. She's my one. It really is just I mean, I don't know. You just have to choose the type of person
You
you
want to
want to
be.
be, and a lot of it depends on your culture. A lot of it depends on your environment, what you see, what you're raised like. Some people don't. Some people are very serious when it comes to monogamy because of how they grew up. Whatever. Some people don't want a serious relationship because how they grew up. They don't want marriage because of what happened to their parents' marriage.
Mm.
So
It's funny.
just know who you are and don't fuck up other people because you're broken and leaking.
Yeah.
That's all I ask.
It's funny because a
That's all
lot
I
of
ask.
these also Daniel said thank you for explaining it to me because
Oh,
He was
okay.
like, she got it. She clocked it. A lot of these like new age people, like me, like my age people coming up, Jess, a lot of them want like relationships and like that traditional like marriage and relationships and like those type of like romantic bonds with another person, but they don't like the label of it because of trauma.
Well, that's how it
But
is.
they want everything. They want it. They want an all inclusive resort without the word resort. They just want all inclusive, but they don't want a resort. It's like, bro, what?
Well, that's when, some people have to come to terms. Well, if that's what you want, that means you have to fix whatever it is on why you can't have it just because of the name.
Mm-hmm. Like they get scared because of the
Just
name.
because
Like,
of
oh, a committed relationship. It's like, whoa.
well, some people look, we live some people don't want to they don't it's cuz once you commit, you have to self-sacrifice a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You have to compromise a lot.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't want to compromise. They
Mm-hmm.
don't think that they should or that they have to. But they love it when you compromise for them. They
Ooh,
love it when
clock
you
it,
give
queen,
up for them.
clock it, queen. Period.
So that's why I say when people are like, oh, I don't want to, why do I have to compromise? It's like, you're full of shit. You love compromise. Because if I fucking compromise for you, you'd eat it up. So this idea that you don't want compromise and you don't want sacrifice is bullshit. You just want people to do it for you, but nobody wants to extend themselves anymore. So that's why you have a lot of people who are like, if I don't call it a marriage and I don't put a ring on it and I don't have anything that holds me accountable, I can leave without any real. Because we were never going on anyway. I was just living with you for 5 years,
Yeah, we're
but
just
we weren't
vibing. We're
serious.
vibing right now.
We weren't engaged. We just, we fucking just shared every meal together. I took you to my mom's house, my grandma's. You came to my uncle's funeral. I bought gifts for your fucking friends' kids. Like, yeah, but we're not serious. All our friends know each other as us together, but we're not serious.
Yeah, some
We're
people are
not
really
committed.
ridiculous. They're really
And it's
ridiculous.
just like, why are you no, but I agree with you there. It's like, why are you naive? Why are you purposely being naive?
They're being
You
purposely
are in a
like,
fucking committed
what's
relationship.
that word? Obtuse. They're purposely being fucking obtuse.
I don't know. Let me Google that.
Yeah,
I know I've heard it. I just want to make sure that's the right.
they're like being like so dumb and an obtuse. What is that? What does that be again?
Annoyingly slow to understand, dull witted. Yeah.
Yeah, they're purposely being obtuse. Like,
Yeah, no. But those are people you can't take serious either. Because you would love it if someone dedicated themselves to you.
oh
You would
yeah,
love it if they were disciplined enough for you.
but they can't be that
And you
for
would eat
everybody.
that shit up. Even if you sabotaged it, you would accept it. So it's, you know, some people just don't, and a lot of it has to do with culture. Not having It's all about feeling happy and pleasure. You should feel pleasure every day. You should not be inconvenienced at all. That's why everything is so fast for us. That's why everything now is at a touch of a button. It's because we want that instant gratification. And I don't want to feel stressed out. I don't want to have this hard talk with you. I don't want to. I don't want to have dinner with your family. I don't want to.
And
And
then
it's
that leads to them going to the girl who only wants to have sex. And then it's like, well, that's great because sex is nice. It's like, well, you're an awful
yeah.
person. You
They're
don't.
not awful, they're underdeveloped. It's underdeveloped when you don't have the emotional or mental capacity
To
to want to
commit.
make things work out in the long run for someone that you care for.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it may be uncomfortable at times.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's hard. People are hard. But then these are the same people talking about they're depressed and they're lonely. And they just make friends with ChatGPT and gamers and people who are addicted to porn and not just watch porn. I'm talking about addicted.
Mm-hmm.
Every day, all day. That's where they get their interaction from. It's that's why it's important to develop social skills.
I feel like
You
every
know,
casual stream we have a talk about people not wanting to be in a struggling relationship.
Those
Yo,
relationships is a
it
struggle.
is
It can
it's a
be.
sacrifice, bro. It is. Like you gotta learn to love the bad days. Gotta learn to love it, son. Because there will be bad days. How will you maneuver? How will you fucking get through that bad day?
Well, that brings into question, well, do you know the difference between a bad day and then something dysfunctional and something toxic? Some people don't know the difference. Where it's just
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, my partner woke up in a bad mood. They're in a, whatever. They're grunting, whatever,
Oh, I can't deal with it.
whatever.
I'ma leave. Like,
Versus someone who's like verbally or mentally or possibly physically and financially like being toxic towards you. Maybe not even like but just not good for you.
mm-hmm.
So some people don't know the difference.
No.
I don't know the difference either. So
Nah. You know. You know.
I love a love bomb. Who doesn't want a love bomb?
Oh. Oh. Sorry, chat. Full transparency. I've been love bombed before by a lady.
Who hasn't? It's crazy.
It's the I've never felt more disgusted in my life. I'm gonna keep it a stack, G. I'm gonna keep it a stack because when it was
No, no.
when it was happening, I felt like I needed a shower.
Well, did you like the person who was love bombing you? Because there's a difference.
Bro, the fact that I basically just met them, bro.
Well, that's terrible. But
That's the love
when you get
bombing.
love bombed by someone that you're actually like your chemistry is great and they love bomb you, that's when it's dangerous. No one likes a love bomb when you're not that into the person. You may
Yeah.
think they're okay and you're interested and you're intrigued, but it's just like wait.
Yeah,
But then
chill
there are people
out,
who it's
bro.
like, oh my god, they're calling me again. They're texting me again. I can't believe it. They're so attentive. I love it. I don't have to wait. We're going.
It hurt. Ew.
When I was one day when we were in the radio station, it was me, Miad, I think Alex.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about love bombing, and Miad was like, "Oh, I love a love bomb. Don't love bomb me." I 100% agree.
Yeah, but imagine,
Like 100% agree. We were
imagine now
cracking
when you
up.
mix love bomb with toxicity, you're cooked.
Well, love
You're
bombing
cooked.
usually comes from a toxic
Mm-hmm.
person because normal people,
Don't do that.
not to that level.
Yeah.
There's a thin line between being present and then love bombing someone. Where it's like an around the or like no matter how it is, they know how to get you. There's a difference between being like, I'm showing up for this person, I like this person, I'm available for this person, versus someone who's like, whatever you need, I will get it for you. I know I only dated you for 3 months, but let's buy a house together, or let's talk about our future, or like, and there's like no real depth because when problems do happen, you can't talk about it.
Going that
Everything
way.
gets
I'm
uncomfortable,
going that way. You know what I mean? Like, I'm
you
getting
know.
the fuck out of here.
And I'll bring you your lunch, and I'll bring you your breakfast. I'll drop you off at work.
It's been
I'll
three
pick you up from
weeks.
work.
It's been 3 weeks. Please. Like, you're doing a lot. You know, you're doing a lot. You're doing a lot.
sometimes, sometimes it's not. I don't know if it's just assigned to short term, but some people can love bomb you. I'm sure over months, not just a few weeks. They love bomb you enough to get you hooked. For you to be like, it may take a few weeks for some people, but for some people, you may need to put a little grease elbow and maybe after 5 months of 6 months of love bombing them, then you got them in your claws. Then you got them in your fucking teeth.
You need to tighten the
And then they
fucking
don't go
wheel.
nowhere.
Keep tightening the wheel, chat.
Yeah. Reeling the fish in. Keep reeling it
Come
in.
on, keep putting out the bait. You're gonna get them. Don't worry. Zell her $100 right
Yeah,
now.
so you just have
just met
to-
her. Zell her money right now.
Yeah, that. You need, that is scary. When you start involving money so early like that, it's just like, wait, no.
Ugh.
Because that's a price.
Slimy.
That's a transaction. That's
Mhm.
like, why do you need to send this to me right now?
Oh yeah. It's
Even though
like
I'd love for you to send me some money, but why are you sending it to me?
it's the second date. You've been talking for at least 2 weeks, and you've been on 2 dates within 2 weeks. Oh my gosh, my beautiful darling, my everything. Here's $200. Go get this done. Go get that done. And I'm gonna take you out, and it's gonna be great. And you see how icky that. You see how
That
icky.
is icky. Now, Lewis, now
Uh,
you know I love it
uh.
when people spoil me.
Oh
I'm like,
gosh.
yeah, I'll pay for your lunch. Yeah, you know I love it. But even I would be like, I don't want that. You don't need to do that for me because that is scary.
You're doing too much, too
Because
early.
what do you want for that? What are you trying to get for that for that? What is it that you want? And don't tell me it ain't nothing. So it's like, I don't know. I wouldn't. I love gifts and I love when people spoil me, friends, family, yeah. But I would not accept like after the second, third date. Here, let me. You need money? Like, no, I don't. Not right now. No.
Yo, what the fuck, bro? What's going on, son?
Because most times that's not coming from a good place. So you
No.
have to be smart enough to realize that
Mhm.
people are not out here giving away financial resources just because they can.
Yo, this economy's crazy right now, chat. If you're giving away money, come on now.
Unless they're a certified sugar daddy, no regular man is trying to do that shit.
No.
So
Respectfully, and you know,
respectfully,
respectfully. Like ain't nobody got
people,
yo, chill
man or women who respect their own resources, isn't just going to pour in financially to someone they just started seeing. There's a difference with I could take you out of town versus now tomorrow I'm gonna sell you 1,000 so you can go shopping. That happens. And those be the same people who make TikToks later talking about why they shouldn't have done that. I fell into this trap. He took me shopping. He helped me with my phone bill. He gave money. She gave money to my mom, and it happens to both men and women.
out.
Women
Mhm.
love bomb too,
Mhm. Yep.
and they get real dangerous because they use a lot of sex. A lot of sex love bombing, and you wonder how your homeboy who was so confident ends up fucking crazy. Like, what happened to me? This girl came into my life and she fucking ruined my shit. Like, yeah, bro, I don't know. You fucking hanging out with us one day, next day you were gone. It became all about this bitch. It became all about this girl. And now you ain't got a pot to piss in because she took it all. Or she ruined it for you.
Yeah.
But you and Beanish are very healthy people.
Yes.
I'm assuming.
Yes. There was no love bombing there. Let me tell you, no love bombing in our relationship. There was none of that. I'll tell you. So I'm glad there wasn't, because boy, I would have left. Let me tell you, if that should happen to be, woo, no sir. Also, she would have left too. Like if I was doing that, like she would not be here. Like there would be like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy.
Because there's healthy ways to go about things.
Yeah.
Practical. Yeah.
I'm normal, chat. That's what Jess is trying to say. I'm a normal human being with a normal frontal cortex. So it's fun. Jess, it's
Mine is a little
11:41.
burnt out, but yes, it's normal.
So Jess, it's 11:41. You want to touch on anything before we get the fuck up out of here?
No. Not that I can think of right now. Maybe we'll do. Oh no, tomorrow's draft day, so there's no casual. Maybe next week we could do casual.
Yeah. Next
You'll
week
see
for
us
sure.
Sunday for the show. Well, wait, are you and Daniel streaming tomorrow for the draft? Are you
Mm-hmm.
live reacting
Yeah,
to the
we're
draft?
streaming
Okay.
tomorrow. Jess, you know what's funny? I was talking about this earlier. It's so funny because I remember telling you we're streaming for the draft,
No, I remember that.
and
Yes.
then on Sunday you were like, "Wait, you guys are streaming? What? No, I thought you meant like going out,
I didn't act like.
huh? What?
Well, at first I was no. Listen, at first when you told us, yes, I thought we were streaming, but then later we started to talk about going out. So I was confused. I was like, okay, are we
Oh, you
streaming
thought
or
it
are we
was
actually
too. Oh,
going
you
out
thought
for
it
the
was.
draft?
You thought it wasn't.
Yeah, but I had put in that day because I was like, well, either way, I just have to make sure I have off. But this was just not the week where I
Yeah.
can get any coverage.
And we're all going to brunch, chat. Going to a little brunchy spot. And
We are.
I want
Can't.
to go to an arcade. I want to go to an arcade.
But where?
D&B. We're going to Dave and
Where's there
Buster's.
an arcade?
Yo. Can I?
After we
yo,
eat?
yo, yo. Can I play in it, son? Can I play in it, son? Come on, son. I'm taking y'all out, son. Come on, son. Can I play in it, bro?
Okay. Well, what time is Daniel meeting us tomorrow?
Whenever. We could talk about that off stream. It's not an on stream convo. I don't want to give away the location and the time.
Okay.
You know? All right, Daniel, motherfucker.
People may snipe us. Chatters may come out and get us.
Yo, you never know, bro. You never know. Yo, real talk. You never know who's watching. Son.
I'd be wondering who watches us. One of our videos has like 300 views, and I'm like, who are these people who watched?
I could see.
I wonder if they actually
wine,
watched.
Wine and Dine us, Lewis. Yeah, that's right. There you go. Now I'm gonna love bomb both of you. Be like, make sure you have your hair done. Make sure you put the nice dress on. I'm gonna send you out money.
No, I want Beanish to love bomb me. I don't know if Beanish. She stopped listening to the show. Beanish, you should love bomb me.
Well, she's sleeping. I know that for a fact. She's dead asleep. I know that. I'll tell you that.
I'm mad at Beanish.
Well, we'll see you guys next time. The draft is tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, sharp, right here with me, Daniel, and Jess. And then on Sunday,
I will be streaming in from work, but I will be there.
She'll be
my
there.
Camera off.
Be there or be fucking square. Okay? You'll be there for the Jets pick because they pick fucking high. Okay? They pick number 2. So you'll
all the time. We're like on a 10-year anniversary streak of drafting in the top 5.
Yeah, it's tough.
We know how to do it. We know how to do it.
Nobody does it better than us. Nobody does it better. See you guys next time. See you guys tomorrow. Take it easy.